Hey collective, welcome guys. So we're gonna do another evening read. I'm kind of liking these evening reads. They're feeling pretty good to me. So we're gonna use the energy deck again. I don't know. I just like this deck lately. It keeps calling to me. It keeps calling to me. It's just buzzing. It's buzzing with messages for the collective. You guys are going through a lot of shit, and this deck is really wanting to talk to you guys about it. Wanting to talk about your stories, bring everything out. We had a couple cards that wanted to pop out. We have hostilities here, so oof, I wonder what you're dealing with. And door to spirit. Frick. You know what, I'm starting to already get an impression from these cards. It's not the nicest one, but it is a fact of life. Feel like maybe somebody close to you has passed, and I'm feeling in this hostilities card, this is like people around this situation. I don't know why they're arguing. Storm warning. Oh, so we got another warning read here, guys. What is going on? What is going on with this hostilities? Who are these people? The Sun card. You know what? It's like they're fighting over wealth. They're fighting over abundance. I don't know if there was like an inheritance. And it's like everybody's at each other's throats about this. We have woman holding a heart here. I do not get a negative vibe off of this woman holding a heart. I feel like, I don't know if she's the spouse of somebody who's passed, the daughter of somebody who's passed, if she's your energy collective, but she speaks of somebody whose heart is in the right place. Somebody who's genuinely grieving. And now on top of that, they're having to deal with all this bullshit and everybody having a fit. And then we have the 5th chakra here. This is the throat chakra. So this chakra talks about communication. It's like she needs to speak her piece. I don't know if these people just need to hear that they need to get their shit together and they're acting like a bunch of dicks. But it's like she's grieving. She is genuinely grieving. And all these people around her are just like fighting. They're just at each other's throats now with everything that's going on. We have the Magician card in reverse here. See, like people are trying to manipulate the situation. And it's like they're after abundance, because I see abundance in the Sun card. I see the gold around the sun. It's like they're seeing it as a golden opportunity. We do have the Lovers card too. Does this Lovers card fit in? I almost wonder if this might be somebody connected to the person who's passed, who's being greedy. Or if this is speaking to a spouse or a partner of somebody in the family who's now coming forward and getting greedy because maybe they're not grieving, because maybe they weren't close to this person. This person wasn't technically their family, but they see the money aspect here. And now they're wanting to manipulate the situation to get their hands on it. Like, they're trying to get control. They're trying to get control of the money. You can see this figure here has control of all these pentacles and is controlling who they dish it out to and how much. And that's what this person wants. I don't know if this person is actually legally has that power, or if they're trying to manipulate the person who does have that power, or just manipulate the situation in general. We do have Judgment. Judgment represents karma. So on some level, this is not going to play out the way that this person wants, because karma's watching. And karma's going to try and even the balance. And that might be where this storm warning comes in. Maybe things are about to come to a head here, and somebody's about to put their foot down. Maybe it's the woman holding a heart. Maybe it's another energy in the family who sees this going on and who's had enough. And now it's about to become a much bigger battle, maybe even involved in court. And we do have the Emperor. I feel like the Emperor he is the energy that's passed. So this would be a male figure, maybe a patriarchal figure, so a father or a grandfather and uncle. I do feel like older, and I do feel like an established energy that goes along with it. So this is somebody who worked hard all his life, who built his own wealth, whether it's tons of wealth or not much. He still built it up. He did it with his own hands. I feel like I don't want to really say trades worker, but like I said, like with his hands, this was somebody who was not afraid of doing hard work, of getting dirty and getting in there and doing what needed to get done. And the Tower card. It's like, see, this Tower card, it does represent an ending, but it's being blocked. You know what it's representing? It's representing closure. It's representing, and it is speaking to this woman holding a heart. And it's like, this is completely breaking her heart. Because not only has she lost somebody close to her who she loves and admired, but now everybody's scrapping it out. Everybody's being a fucking jackass. Everybody's fighting over money. Like, it's just completely devolved. And it's just breaking her heart. Now this World card, this represents positive things manifesting for you. So this card represents going through tough times, being able to overcome obstacles and challenges, and then having rewards come to you. And this might be with her. This might be a reward that's coming her way from taking the high road, from not getting involved in, and I don't want to necessarily say not getting involved with whatever this fight is, but not being greedy. She doesn't have that greedy vibe to her. She has a very genuine vibe. I see the word soul when I look at her. Like, she's a soft soul. On Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords is speaking to what's going on. This is like greed. This is like lies. This is like somebody trying to get more than their fair share. You can see he's collecting all those swords there and he's hoarding them. He's running away with them, trying to do it before anyone notices. And maybe that's part of what's going on too. Maybe somebody swooped in there and started taking things out of the home. Started taking, I don't know what, or started draining the bank accounts before things could get frozen or stopped, or somebody else could step in. It's like somebody was trying to quickly grab and run. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's fighting in the street. I can just feel the energy. On the Ace of Pentacles, like they're trying to drain whatever it was. It's like not even really honoring the memory of this emperor who's passed. They're just worried about money and who gets what. Except for this woman holding a heart. This poor woman holding a heart is going through a rough time. The King of Swords, he's getting involved now. This King of Swords can represent a judge. He can represent a lawyer. He is somebody who deals in cold hard facts. He is not an emotional figure. Truth is important to him. Integrity is important to him. He's going to have to make some calls here. Maybe this emperor didn't have a will. And this is where this big shitstorm came into play. So, in a way, everyone feels like it's up for grabs. Whatever wealth he had is now, his belongings, his possessions, his abundance is now up for grabs. And this might be the shitstorm, is when this King of Swords gets involved and he makes a determination as to where everything is going and who gets what. And he's going to take into account people's behavior too. On the Wheel of Fortune card, this Wheel of Fortune card, it belongs to this woman holding a heart. And guys, like I said, this woman holding a heart, this might be the collective's energy that's coming through, because this is who I feel this read is for. Because she's going through a rough time. This is what's happening in this situation. Her heart is absolutely broken. So I feel like a lot of these things that are being said to her. These are things that she needs to hear. The message is for her. And it's about stepping up to, like, I believe she's gonna have a turn to talk to this King of Swords. And she needs to be open and honest about what she's seen that's going on, about her feelings, about how everything is. And if she's open and honest, if she has integrity, if she does the right thing, this will be rewarded. The King of Swords will recognize this, and this will be rewarded for her. And her doing the right thing and being honest, it is honoring the memory of the Emperor. Rising above this crazy shit. We have that Eight of Wands in reverse, like communication is being blocked. That's why we have the throat chakra in here. It's like there needs to be speaking. These things need to be brought to light. It needs to be talked about. Communication needs to be had. The truth needs to come out and things need to get sorted. This King of Swords, you got a better chance of something happening fairly being in this King of Swords hands than being left with all of these people, because she's one. She's one who feels this way. I feel many energies that go with this hostile card. There are many other energies at play who are trying to take, and she's only one. So, like, there isn't an even balance here. But this figure of authority who deals in only facts, that is her best chance for something that's fair. That is the best chance to bring honor back to this situation and bring a fairness. Choosing a path. Choosing a new path, choosing to walk the high road, choosing to walk with integrity, choosing not to give into the passions that everybody else is doing. Because everybody's greedy. Everybody's in that mode where they want money, they want to take. That Sun card. And they're blocking this from being dealt out evenly. They're blocking this from being dealt with in a respectful way, because it's very disrespectful to this Emperor who's passed, with them all circling like wolves and fighting each other. And I feel like somebody, like I said, somebody's dipping in and trying to take. Whether they're either trying to drain the bank accounts or whether they've gone into the home and they're trying to pull items out and run away with it. It's like they're already taking action, trying to take. Everybody's at war. Everyone's at battle. A Devil card in reversal. A Devil card is it's a destructive force. It's toxic, whatever it is. I feel like her doing the right thing is blocking the toxic energy, is not delving right into the war. Not delving headlong into the war. She's still a part of it because she's part of the family in some way, shape, or form, whether she was his spouse, his daughter, his niece, his cousin, whatever it was. She's still somehow involved, but she's not digging down to the level that they are and being deceitful, because I feel like they're being deceitful and manipulative and sneaky and trying to steal and take. So this Two of Cups, I wonder if she wasn't prevented from having a relationship with this person while he was alive. Maybe even towards the end she was shoved away, or people tried to shove her away or separate her from him. Because like I said, I get that she's this soft soul. She has integrity. She has honesty. If he said, this is, when that time comes that I'm going to pass, I want, this to go to this person, this to go to this person. I want everything to happen this way. She, no matter how it played out, even if it was to her detriment, she would respect that because that's the right thing to do. And others knew that. Maybe others were trying to manipulate this Emperor later in life too, to get a better share. And that might be part of what's going to be coming forward too. And that she was prevented from having this relationship with him, or she was prevented from being close, from talking with him, from having contact, because she would put a wrench into their plans. So I feel like this King of Swords, he's going to be good. This King of Swords is going to be a good one. He's going to help to bring some balance to this situation. He's going to help to bring some fairness back into this, and some respect back to this Emperor who worked all his life for what he had. He was a hard worker, this Emperor. And he deserves more respect than what these people are giving him. And she is trying to honor him, but these ones are not. We also have the King of Cups in reverse. This King of Cups, in reverse like this is somebody who can be very manipulative too. And this might be speaking to what's going on with the Magician card in reverse here. And we had the Lovers card too, because I feel like there's some sort of a spouse involved or a partner involved in all of this too, and it might be the one who's whispering in this King of Cups ear, or he might be doing the whispering as well. Somebody's a negative influence and getting greedy. Yeah, and the Four of Pentacles, it is a warning of greed. Somebody being greedy. That's what we're dealing with here. In that Strength card, I see a lot of justice. I see it's tied to her, but it's also tied to the King of Swords. And it's like making things right. It's like doing the right thing. I see integrity in this card too. Strength and integrity. Strength of character. Strength of character. That's what I'm feeling of it. Strength of character. And that's why I got pulled to this King of Swords. And why I got pulled to this woman holding a heart. These two people have strength of character. I feel like this is going to win out. Because these people aren't about greed. These people aren't about manipulation. These people aren't about lies and about theft. And so their energy is going to wind up winning at the end of the day, because they're living in a positive way. And we do have the Page of Wands in reverse here. So the Page of Wands, I can represent news on the way. I feel like we're waiting. We're still waiting for good news. So this is still in the works. Whatever this is, it's still going on. It has not been sorted out. We're waiting to hear about it yet. She's waiting for the King of Swords to make his judgment, to make the call, to divide things, whatever it is he's going to do. I feel like it's important for her to step up and make sure that this King of Swords knows exactly what was going on. I feel like she's going to have a chance to do that if she hasn't already. She needs to take advantage of that and be completely honest about everything that's going on. These are things that the King of Swords needs to know about so that he can make his final judgment, because I feel like he's going to see through it all. I don't feel like he's messing around. When I look at the picture, I feel wisdom coming from the picture. I see like someone who can see through bullshit. Somebody who can smell it coming a mile away. And I feel when I look at this King of Cups is somebody who cannot hide their bullshit. It's going to slip up. It's going to show. This King of Swords is going to be able to sniff them out. They're going to be able to see who had negative intentions and who has honorable intentions. And things are going to play out in a fair way. But man, this is a tough situation. You know, it's not bad enough she's going through the grief, and she's got everybody else in a jackass too and just adding to it. That's really sad. My heart goes out to her. That's a tough thing to be going through. Alrighty, collective. If this message resonates with you, please feel free to comment. I do love hearing from you guys. And definitely take care of yourselves. Much love and light to each and every one of you. Take care, guys.